Hello and welcome to the Holiday Expert Show.
The podcast that helps you travel better, whether you're a holiday expert like Chelsea
or a travel snob like James, who doesn't care where he stays as long as it's 5 stars.
Yeah.
And every Wednesday, we'll be helping you make a sense of what on earth is going on in travel.
From the headlines that might affect your trip
to the hacks you need to test for your next holiday.
And then we'll be back on Fridays when we'll be responding to your holiday questions, dilemmas and nightmares. But first, Chelsea, what are we wanging on about today?
Today, we are wanging on about travelling to Greece.
Oh, good.
So this is something new that we are testing out. Basically, we're going to pick a destination and then give you a bit of a holiday crash course in it.
Deeper divage.
Everything you need to know, like useful facts, common mistakes, the little things that are handy for you just to remember before you board that plane.
Yeah, like how much is a beer?
Exactly. And if you're planning a trip to Greece, by the end of it, you'll be ready to book it. And even if you're not, perhaps you'll learn a little something that will help you get a point or two in your next pub quiz.
Good, because we're having quite a few Greek trips this year.
We are. I always think that as Brits, you either are someone who goes on holiday to France, Spain, Greece or Italy.
Okay.
Like you fit into one of the 4 camps. Producer Sadie is nodding. What camp do you fit into, do you think?
My family were a Spain tripper.
Really? Yeah. I was going to ask you, James, actually, what were your family? But
none of them. Caravan parks around the UK.
Yes.
That's where I went.
Yes. Well, I would say my family fits into France.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, because we were a big family, so you had to all get in the car, so it was the closest place to drive to.
That is true, geographically.
But Greece is, like, some people are obsessed with Greece.
I don't know anyone from my school that went to Greece.
I don't know. No, maybe a bit of
I think maybe later on nowadays.
But it's quite the place to go to as your first, like, holiday abroad.
Oh, I see.
Kavos.
Zante.
I went to Zante.
Yeah.
That was my first girls' holiday.
Right.
Very different vibe, that holiday, to where we went this year.
Yeah, so we've done one trip to Greece already.
Yeah, I actually went out there for a hen party. So my friend, she was getting married very tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's getting married bloody tomorrow in London.
Happy wedding.
And she had a hen party in Mykonos. And I was there for 3 days. And I thought to myself, I'm not coming all the way here and just doing 3 days.
No, you want to hang out with Captain Fun.
So basically, when the rest of the hens left on the plane that had arrived to take them home was what James was sat on. Yeah. The EasyJet.
My EasyJet private jet.
You wish.
I know.
So me and James, we did a £50 day and a £500 day because I think the stereotype about Mykonos certainly is that it is very, very expensive.
Yeah, some things were silly.
They were so silly. So one, I wanted to prove that you didn't have to spend a lot of money to have a good time.
It's not a decent day on the cheap day.
I had the best day on the cheap day.
Very good. It was something, yeah, mostly good.
My favourite thing about the cheap day was the gyros.
Not gyros.
You don't call it a gyro. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like the Greek kebab, basically.
Absolutely wonderful. My favourite place that we got a gyros from was Fanny's. We went to Fanny's. Great place.
What did you like about it, James?
I liked that it was full of fellas.
It was.
We popped in Fanny's, had £5 gyros, and popped out. I would pop back again.
Would you?
Yeah.
Good to know. It was not my favourite on the island, and it was not the cheapest.
It wasn't the cheapest.
I think you paid an extra €1 for the Fanny.
You do. You often do. But it's always worth it in the end.
Now, for our expensive day, we ended up... So we... £500 per person a day is absolutely outrageous. There is a YouTube video coming about it. That is how I managed to justify the costs for ourselves. Yeah. So obviously we stayed in a lush hotel. We ate at slightly nicer places.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of Fannies.
Yeah, it would be an extreme amount. But no, we actually went to a place called Scorpios.
We did.
Which is part of the Soho House company, the private members club.
If you're part of that, why not?
No,
but you don't need to be a member to go to Scorpios. But Scorpios. I went northern then. Scorpios.
I love it when your northern comes out, especially when we're about to say how much it cost in there.
Oh my God, yeah, my northern friends are going to go nuts.
Right, so we went in, and in the summer it can be really difficult to get in because it also is a beach club. There's DJs, people will queue, people will get turned away, all that kind of stuff. Fortunately, we went in low season, so we had nothing to worry about.
Straight in.
But just in case, we booked a table at dinner, because if you go for dinner, you can stay afterwards and they won't kick you out. There's a little tip for you. But the problem was we then had to eat, and we get this menu, and I'm like, like, hilariously, we were on a £500 budget, and I said to him, we've got to be careful here. We're going to blow the budget. As in, because we had so many other things we wanted to do, we ended up going for the cheapest pasta dish and the cheapest chicken dish, because we were like, we've got to be on a budget here.
Still weren't cheap, though.
No. It wasn't. The pasta dish was probably like 20 quid, which you think most places you can get pasta for like a tenner, right? But the thing that blew our mind, Sadie, oh my God. On the dessert menu,
the cookie.
There was a cookie dessert that came with ice cream. Go on, guess how much? How much would you expect that to be?
Normal size cookie, just one in a little pot.
It was warmed up in a little skillet pan.
Oh, I had some ice cream on.
Okay, I wouldn't spend more than £8 on a cookie.
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay.
It was €41.
What?
41 euros.
£37.
What was in said cookie?
It was just a cookie.
I think flour
Right.
and then other things.
I was thinking, is it like pistachio or something? Because
No.
Honestly, we saw people order it, and we were like, I didn't care about anything else. There was a beautiful sunset going on. I was like, who's ordered the cookie? What an absolute
Trust fund
splurger.
have you got?
Exactly. So overall, it was really interesting though, because I thought I was going to hate Mykonos, because it's a bit of a party island. It's very much where you go to be seen. Well, at least that's what it appeared to me. I ended up loving it.
I had a great time there.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more touristy, but in like when you say touristy, it's like the bad side of tourism, where it's like, hey, come in my shop and buy this. Like,
we not
bucket.
once did anyone like pressure us to go in anywhere, so it seemed quite chill. We were there literally at the start of when like Scorpios had been open for one day, so it was the start of the season in May. So maybe that helped.
Very nice town though. Like they love the white paint. But like everything's painted white, like proper. They must sell a lot of Dulux. Dulux, that's the right one.
We did go down a little alleyway one day, and they were painting it, and the fumes off there were fantastic. I can't say that, can I? I mean, the fumes were fine.
Yeah,
but
bad for you, aren't they?
Really bad for you. Don't go down where they painted the road.
Talking about paint sniffing. This is a travel podcast.
But yeah, really loved it. We are back to Greece for the second part of my friend's wedding, which is taking place back in Greece. So we need to book a trip. We have not booked around that. I think we might do a bit of island, like
hop about in.
Yes, I think we might do that. And do you know what? We will cover all those kind of bits coming up in our overview of Greece. But first,
it's time for some news.
It's time for some travel news. Right, let me get my specs on.
Yeah, look newsy.
Yes. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. Eurostar to make history with this new direct route. Eurostar is planning a new direct route which will connect London and Switzerland for the first time. This new service would reduce the journey time to 5 hours if passengers get off at Basel, or will take 6 hours if people are travelling from London to Zurich. Sadly, you'll have to wait a bit longer as the route is only in planning stages, and the new route is predicted to be up and running by the 2030s.
Oh,
I know you've got to wait a little bit, sorry.
I'm miles away.
I know, but it's going to be great when it comes in.
I do love the Eurostar.
Yeah, and the fact that you could, connect to more places is really exciting.
Even though it's over like 30 years old now, it still feels futuristic.
Yeah, I agree. The fact you're going under the sea. Venice to impose huge rise in day tripper entrance fee. The new mayor of Venice, Simone Venturini, plans to increase the entrance fee to Venice as a strong deterrent during periods of peak tourist pressure. The mayor of Venice has proposed raising the entrance fee for day trippers from €5 to just €50. What a bargain. Venice was the first city in the world to charge admission for day trippers when it introduced the fee on the 25th of April 2024. Once paid, visitors are given a QR code that can be scanned at access points between 8:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Do you think this could put people off going to Venice?
That is a mad amount of money.
Yes, it will put people off.
Is it overrun with I've never been.
I mean, it's very popular. It's often like literally the top of people's list when they say the best places to visit in the world.
If it is overpopulated with tourists, then it might be better. But that's a massive rise.
No, I don't like it because it just means that the rich people get to go. That's all that's going to happen, and I don't like any bit of that. Sorry, Mayor. Sorry. A Nintendo restaurant is opening soon. Nintendo has officially announced that it is opening a new restaurant called Super Family Restaurant at the Nintendo Museum in Uji, Japan. The official Nintendo Museum account announced that a variety of menus will be offered, which include both food and desserts. No mention on drinks yet. It is planned to open in autumn 2026 and is said to feel like you are walking through decades of Nintendo games and memories. James, are there any games or TV shows from your childhood that you would like to see in a restaurant form? Yeah.
I loved Crystal Maze.
Okay.
And I would like to have a different course in each different zone.
Oh, that's good.
And then like dessert in the Crystal Dome at the end.
What?
Or a shot at the end in the
with like bits of gold leaf like flying in it all around you.
Perfect, yeah.
That would work nicely. I would quite like it from Super Mario. You know when he went down into the secret tunnels?
Yeah.
For extra coins. I'd like some kind of like lift element of that where you go into find like a secret speakeasy through tunnels.
Oh, and that's how you get into the place. You go down a sewer pipe to get into the restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo, if you want help with your plans, call me.
Have you ever worked in catering? No. Or PR or anything? No,
perhaps not. Right, it is time to crack on with what we're here to talk about today, James.
Greece time.
This is your Greek holiday crash course.
Yeah, greasy weasy.
Yeah, and we're going to begin with a bit of a quick fire. It's all the Greek basics. And who are we going to ask to do them?
An expert.
James Robinson.
Here's a Greek name. Oh, me?
Yeah,
okay,
you're going to answer them. I just realised I've still got my glasses on.
Yeah, come on. Now you can be unintelligent again.
Yeah, that is the sign of taking your glasses off. It's a bit like the Clark Kent moment.
Yes.
I have to reintroduce myself.
Who are you, by the way?
I'm Chelsea.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Okay, James, for your Greek basics quickfire quiz.
Okay.
What currency do they use in Greece?
Euro.
Correct. What's the capital city?
Athens.
And have you been?
Yes, I have been. I have been in
said that.
2021.
How many Greek islands are there?
Ooh. Now, we're going to go to a few.
If you're going to just add up the ones we've been to, spoiler, there are a few more than that.
I'm going to say 12.
There are approximately 6,000.
Okay, a few short.
But only about 227 are inhabited.
That's the number that I was actually thinking of.
Yeah, but it does go to prove,
How many?
227. So, people seem to go to the same Greek islands all the time, but there are a lot of choices out there. You don't need to go to the same ones. Approximately how many Brits visit Greece a year?
How many Brits go? 65, 70 million Brits. I reckon 4 million go to Greece.
You are bang spot on.
I'm spanking on there.
I didn't say spanking, I said bang spot on.
Bang spanking on there.
4 million.
Wow.
Very popular.
That's good, that. I got that.
The Brits do like it. Is tap water safe to drink in
No,
Greece?
Don't brush your teeth with the tap water. You get the all bottom burps.
Well, you were slightly incorrect because it is widely considered safe to drink.
What?
And Athens is regarded as some of the best city water in Europe.
Is it?
Yeah, but you should just double check wherever you go.
In Mykonos, I was brushing my teeth with bottled water like a
because you're
idiot.
Wasteful.
But
and
they
you hate the planet.
But when they put the bottled water by the sink, I thought that was like the secret code.
To be fair, like especially if you're going to the islands, just double check what the general vibe is. But I
hate brushing my teeth with bottled water.
Same. But in Athens, get glugging. It's supposed to be delicious.
So hydrated.
Yeah, and finally, what is Greece's emergency number?
Good question, because everyone should know that. Now, it's not 999.
Nope.
But normally in Europe countries, it's either 911 or 112.
Okay, which one are you going for?
112.
Correct. 911 is the US.
But isn't that in some others as well? Pass. Don't know.
I'm not going to spoil it for you for future quick fire rounds.
Right.
Yeah. But all you need to know is that in Greece, It's 112.
I did good in a travel quiz. Thank you,
You did
very
pretty
much. there.
good. You did pretty good. So the next question we'll be asking is why Greece?
Yes.
Why would you go to Greece? And I think the thing that is so enticing about it as a country is there is a holiday for everyone in it.
Yes.
There are so many different types of holiday. Because your mind may automatically go to the islands, may automatically go to Athens, but there is so much to give. So let me run you down some of the different types.
Run me down.
Okay, and at the end, you can tell me which one, seems the best fit for you, James.
Okay.
You've got your classic beach holidays.
Not a big beach guy.
Crete, Rhodes, Corfu, Kos, Zakynthos. Like, as I mentioned, my first girls' trip was to Zante, Zakynthos.
My mum and dad's first honeymoon, only honeymoon, was to Rhodes.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So that all in the same kind of category. I do find it interesting that these days you are more likely to see Zakynthos. Whereas when I went to the estate agents, no, that's not where you get a holiday from.
That's where you get your house from.
When I went to the travel agents,
Yeah.
it definitely says Zante.
Right.
Shorter to write as well.
Yeah.
Everything was handwritten. I do know that the vibe is very different these days. Like people are going to Zakynthos for the most gorgeous luxury. I mean, I'm sure the strip is still there. Where I went.
The what's still there?
The strip, the main strip with all the bars.
Strippers
They might be there too.
Book? No, I'm not.
But yeah, you got your classic beach holidays, but you also do have those kind of like party holiday destinations too.
Okay.
So you've got that kind of Brits abroad vibe, don't get me wrong, but you also have that kind of classy, expensive party abroad vibe, like Mykonos. Mykonos is seen as such a party destination now, full of like beach clubs, nightclubs, things like that.
Nice bars.
Yeah. You also have your island hopping.
Okay.
Most well known, what are the ones that spring to mind for you?
Island hopping. Santorini.
Yeah, Santorini.
Okay. Good.
Mykonos.
Mykonos, the windy island.
Yes. Paros, Naxos. I mean, Rhodes, Kos, Milos.
Milos, yes.
There's so many. And what's great about Greece is that they do have that whole ferry network and you can easily island hop between all of them and make it into a whole big trip where you get to tick off a load of them.
Yeah.
It's very good if you're after a romantic trip.
Oh.
As Greece. Is that why you came to meet me?
That's why, for the romance in Mykonos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that one of the islands known for romance?
Well, I think just in general, it's quite a romantic thing, isn't it? Like the whitewashed buildings out looking to the sea.
What's romantic about a white building?
Well, no, it's just the setting and the scenery.
White's not a romantic colour, is it?
God, you can tell we've never been on a romantic holiday. You don't even have the capacity to recognise.
It's not, though. It's a nice
Do you not think
architecturally.
Mykonos felt a bit romantic?
Maybe. Well, what's romantic on about? It's just. I thought it was a nice, pretty street, but is it romantic? I don't know.
I thought it was very romantic, James.
Okay.
Just, me on my own
nice
romantic holiday. Also, we cannot forget that the food.
Oh,
Greece is such a great place for the food. So
go back to Fanny's.
it's very much a place that you can go and just enjoy incredible seafood. Places such as like Thessaloniki.
Yeah.
Fantastic food city. So is Athens. So are the islands. There's just so many places you could go. You could literally do an entire trip that's just about food. And
So much
eating.
good food.
Yeah. And we can't forget history and culture.
There is a little bit of history.
There's
in
a
Greece,
little
isn't there? Does Athens have some?
Just a bit.
Yeah.
Just a bit. I actually studied ancient history at university.
Oh, here we go.
Boring.
But here's the thing. I didn't go to Greece for so many years.
Yeah.
Like, for many, many years.
Was that the
after
first time you went with me?
Yeah.
You didn't go on like a university
Oh, no, hang on,
trip?
Zante.
No, but you didn't go.
I wasn't doing history and culture and Zante.
No, you weren't. You were doing shots.
Yeah.
So you hadn't been
No.
before then?
But there's so many incredible, like going to Delphi, Olympia, Rhodes, Crete. There's so much ancient history that is mind-blowing.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I said, something for absolutely everybody.
Yeah, big fan.
When do you think is the best time to go to Greece?
When did we go? Mykonos. That was a good time. It was
May.
It was my perfect temperature of like 25 degrees. I think is that what it was?
Yeah.
And it wasn't windy. because Mykonos is famously the windy island.
Oh, we could not escape locals coming up to us and going, "You are so lucky."
Yeah.
Because they'd had 4 days without much wind.
They were like very blowy usually.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were
And
like,
they're
this hardly ever happens. You've been kissed by an angel.
Yeah. We were lucky. So that was May.
Yeah.
Check.
And what that tends to be is low season across a lot of the Greek hotspots. If you were looking to avoid the crowds, but still being a good chance for, good weather.
Yeah.
But you could be, like, I know people this year that went literally the week before us and it rained the entire week.
Losers.
So
unlucky.
That's the problem. That's the risk with the shoulder season, right?
So when is that a good time to go, May?
I personally think it is. Prices are cheaper.
Check.
And there are less crowds, but you just have less, it's less of a given that you're going to have great weather. But rolling through to July and August, which are seen as much more popular, it does mean it's the hottest, busiest, and usually the most expensive time to go to Greece.
A triple win.
Which for me is instantly turns me off a place.
Yeah.
I hate going places in peak periods.
Well, sometimes you can't get away from it if you want to go.
No, especially if you've got kids.
For a wedding or whatever.
Yeah, totally. But if you have the choice, honestly, it's so funny. I always find that we get towards the summer and everyone's like, oh, where are you off to? And I'm like, in the summer, I just stay in the UK.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on holiday when everyone else is going on holiday. That's the time to make the most of the UK weather because that's when it's the best.
That's true.
Let everyone else go away.
Well, people don't have that luxury when they get school holidays. They get 6 weeks to entertain their terrors.
No, 100%. And that's why I think school holidays should be divvied up a little bit differently.
Oh,
because I do think it's unfair for parents that they all have to book within the same 6-week window.
Well, you have some kind of like school holiday reform here.
Yeah.
Move over Burnham. You've got some policies going on here.
Maybe this is a subject for another episode. In fact, actually, that'd be quite good. Let's change. Let's change how summer holidays
Variable
are done.
school holidays.
Yeah, I'd love that. I think that would work for people.
Okay.
Anyway, back to when's good to go. September, I think, is also a really nice sweet spot.
Okay.
Because the temperatures are starting to drop because there's been some real extreme weather. Europe is getting hotter and hotter, and Greece, it's been getting up into the 40 degrees. We've seen the news of wildfires, which have been devastating. By September, the temperatures are starting to drop down a little bit.
That's when I want to go.
Yeah. However, I will say that everyone's cottoning on to this. Prices are getting a bit more expensive for September.
Most tell everyone, don't go in September. It's extremely expensive, and leave it till October.
Yeah, I feel like if you wanted to get a bargain, you'd be better going in May.
Yeah, go May.
Or October.
Or October, yeah.
As for the winter.
It's colder.
It is colder. A lot of places actually shut up for when we were in Corfu. We were there for the last week that they were the resorts were open in October.
And they just proper full on shut down?
Yeah. It's actually incredible because a lot of people are obviously employed by the hotels.
Yeah.
They, for half the year then, they
were on holiday themselves.
Where they live.
Oh, I love Corfu.
Do you think that sounds wonderful?
Yeah. Big fan. Oh, they've got an incredible runway for the airport, and the runway starts just after a bridge you can drive across, which we didn't go to, and I'm really annoyed that we didn't go, but you can go and stand on the bridge just as the jets come in and land right over your head. It's a proper bumpy runway, and it's great.
Yeah, we need to go back and see that, actually.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. But if you do fancy a trip to Greece in the winter, you still can. And here's the thing, literally, it is the quietest time to go. It's a fantastic time to do a city break, in the winter. We flew into Athens for New Year, and we hired a car, and we drove 2.5 hours down the coastline to basically across from where the island of Poros is. Not Paros, Poros.
Poros, yeah.
And it had a €1 little car ferry that went back and across from the mainland over to the island. We were the only people there.
Did we get on a car ferry to go there?
We got on the passenger. They also have little passenger ferries too.
Okay,
so it just depends what you fancy doing. But it was €1, and you would go over, and they had a few bars still open.
Oh, it was fun over there.
It was so quiet and so beautiful. And yeah, you can really feel like you have the place to yourself.
Yeah.
If you go over in the winter.
That's my vibe.
Yeah. That's totally my vibe too. Right, let's move on to booking your trip to Greece. Now, Greece has lots of international airports. The main thing to say is just check whether there is...
It's got a runway.
If you're going to the islands in particular, you may think, I have to fly to Athens first and then get a connection. You may actually find that you can fly to a nearby island if they don't have, the place you're going to doesn't have its own airport, and then get a ferry.
Okay.
So ferries are one of the key ways to get around, for sure. The one thing I will say is that if you are depending on the ferries and doing a bit of island hopping, build in some extra time.
Why? Are they choppy? You're going to get ill?
Well, perhaps, less so that, more so the fact, especially in the peak period, there's a lot of people getting on those ferries.
Right.
And if you've got a tight turnaround, or you're like, we're going to do 8 hours on this island and then hop off to the next one, you might end up realizing you've got an hour.
Right. Because then you're running to time and schedule and you get stressed and whatever.
Exactly. I would just say when it comes to island hopping, build in a little bit more time.
Chilly
right?
boots.
Yeah, just don't make yourself have the most packed out schedule ever.
Okay. Do you then have any top tips for keeping prices down in Greece?
Greece on a budget.
Greece on a budget.
Okay, the number one tip is choose lesser known places.
Yeah.
It seems quite obvious, doesn't it?
Okay.
But Greece has a lot of super popular places, and ultimately you're going to save a lot of money by not going to them. I'm sorry, Santorini. I'm sorry, Mykonos.
Everyone wants that same photo now of Santorini.
Yeah.
Blue dome.
Yeah, exactly. So it's choosing those slightly less known places. So in terms of, I'm going to absolutely butcher the name of these islands. I'm so sorry, but a couple of islands.
Yeah.
My general rule is if you look at the name and think, I haven't heard of that, you're onto a winner.
Yeah, because people won't spell it. That's genius.
So we've got here Kouvanizia.
Kouvanizia, yeah.
Oh my God, Sadie, how do you reckon you say that? Kouvanizia. I just say it quicker, then it's fine. Sifnos, which is Sifnos, gorgeous. Honestly, just look at these places.
Sounds like something else.
And ultimately, it helps if it's a little bit more difficult to get to.
Okay.
Because the more things that put people off from going, the less crowds they're going to be, and the more local, and therefore the less they're going to have hiked the prices for the tourists. Okay. Also, in terms of a city break, like Thessaloniki, oh my goodness, your money's going to go a lot further than the super popular places. So it's thinking about things like that. Number two. Check the price of taxis and car hire before you book your flights and your accommodation.
Good point. Actually, Mykonos was pricey for cabs.
So pricey. And it's so funny because there's this, I'm going to call it a myth. The amount of people that go, there's only 30 taxis on the island.
Well, it might be.
I think I counted 30 in an eye shot looking down the street. There's so many taxis. I think that might have been the case.
But even if there is more than 30, they're all very expensive.
So everything as standard was at least 30 euros.
Yeah, for even just being in for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, and this is a really good tip. If you are after a taxi, check to see if any of the taxi apps work where you're going.
Yeah.
But also check to see if there's any local taxi apps.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were in Mykonos and there was one called, it was called iMove.
Yeah. And it was always a massive megabus party bus that turned up.
No matter what you booked, a party bus turned up. But the hilarious thing was it was much cheaper than Uber. Every single time it was a good €8 cheaper. But it was so funny because it would turn up and I'd be like, go on then, stick the music on.
You could have a 12-seater with a disco ball.
Honestly, it was so much fun. So do double check what the locals are actually using. I find Reddit super helpful for all that stuff, just asking people what they think. Number 3, eat like a local. Yeah. We've already spoken about Giro, but
I can recommend a few places to you.
Don't say it again.
Me. I won't.
Don't say it again. But yeah, keeping it to the bakeries, keeping it to the takeaway foods. If you stick to that, you're going to save yourself so much money. Stay at a lower rating hotel. Now, there's a
terrible idea.
No, there's a really good reason why I'm saying this for Greece. Okay. So they actually have bought something in where you get a tax for every single night you stay, and it is based on the star rating of your hotel.
No.
So this is from April to October. 1 star is €2.
Yeah.
2 star is €2 as well. So both of those, bargain. 3 star goes up to €5. 4-star goes up to €10. And if you are bougie enough to be staying at a gorgeous 5-star Greek holiday place
Beautiful.
between April and October, it's going to cost you €15 a night.
Per room.
Per room. That's an incredible extra amount of money.
That's sneaky. That you don't think that's coming in, do you?
Exactly, and it's not included in the price that you see when you're booking the hotel. It's one of the you'll see that little line that was like tourist taxes need to be paid
Cheeky.
on checkout and things like that. Also worth saying that from November to March, it's much, much, much cheaper. So it's another reason to go to places out of season because a 5-star then is just €4.
Well, then that's worth it. That's what you aim for, guys.
Yeah. My final tip, if you're on a budget in Greece, would be just check when there is free stuff going on, such as in Athens, a few days in the year, they have totally free days where you go up to the Acropolis.
Yeah.
We actually did that.
We did for free, £0.
So there's all these, just check to see. Most major cities have a Friday, the last Friday of the month, things like that. Just check to see and kind of hook your trip around that. And you can save yourself a fortune while still being able to tick off all the tourist attractions.
Nice.
Okay. Finally, my final tip.
Yes.
Is how to say thank you in Greek.
Okay, yeah.
Because my Greek friend taught me this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it.
Go on, say it.
Efcharisto.
So, good, close even. But you're
not said correct.
The K is coming through, but she taught me a little trick.
Efcharisto.
So you should, this is how you get to how it sounds like an authentic way of saying it in the Greek language. Say a ferret's toe.
That's offensive. A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe. So that's what you start with, a ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
Now you need to say it with a little bit of a European accent.
There we go. We're getting cancelled.
A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
Now, the final thing is you kind of need to throw it away. It's super casual. A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
Done.
And that's it.
Wow.
A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
And every time, people who are Greek now listen to this will be like, Chelsea. But my friend, God bless her, Leah, every time she'd hear me say it and she'd come back to me and go, that was really good. A ferret's toe.
A ferret's toe.
But it's all about that casual throw it away. Don't pronounce
Efcharisto.
Don't say a ferret's toe. They literally will not understand you. And that's it. That is our crash course on a Greek holiday.
Loads of tips for you there.
Loads. Let us know if you like that.
Yeah.
And also if there is another destination you'd like us to do.
Yeah, what focus, what deep dive on what country.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And hopefully it made things a little bit more clearer for you.
And remember, you can watch full episodes now on YouTube.
Yeah.
We are at Holiday Expert Show, and we are also on the socials under the same name.
Yeah, you need to watch because you need to see what James is wearing today. God.
Thank you.
That shirt, jeez.
This shirt-skirt combo. It is quite the thing.
Really is, James. It's brave of you.
Thank you.
Say. And join us on Friday where we'll be answering all your questions and dilemmas. We will see you then. Bye.